Are you looking for the best party speakers? In this video, we will look at some of the 4 best speakers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. JBL Boombox 3. JBL's Boombox 3 pushes the limits of what you can expect from a portable Bluetooth speaker. The subwoofer in its 3-way speaker configuration is larger than the ones you'll find on some desktop speakers or compact monitors, so you should expect loud, thunderous sound. You won't just hear the drop on EDM tracks, you'll literally feel it radiate down to 40 Hz if the speaker's 160 watts are cranked all the way up. In fact, the only way you'll get a louder, bigger bass around the same size is by picking up something like JBL's PartyBox 110, which we'll introduce in more detail below. The Boombox 3's large size comes with one big pro, beyond great sound, of course, and a necessary con. In the plus column, this speaker can last up to 24 hours on a single charge, easily enough time to get you through a proper rager. JBL says the amount of battery life you'll get ultimately depends on your listening volume, which is true, but the Boombox 3 should still last all night, literally, even when it's being maxed out. That said, a big battery and large drivers contribute to this speaker's 22-inch width and nearly 15-pound weight. This speaker is portable, but it'll need someone willing to lug it around. Luckily, it's equipped with a sturdy molded handle. JBL has gotten around this by designing the Boombox 3 with support for its Party Boost feature, which allows you to link it with up to 99 other JBL speakers. Several JBL speakers support this feature, so you could use the Boombox 3 as your main party speaker, then spread a couple of smaller models around the periphery of your party space to blanket more ground. For example, you could put several lava lamp-like JBL Pulse 5 speakers around to visualize the vibe. We can't think of a room or entire floor, frankly, that this speaker wouldn't blanket in loud sound on its own, however. If your parties take place outdoors, the JBL Boombox 3 is a great choice thanks to its IP67 rating. For a detailed explanation of IP, check out our considerations at the bottom of this feature. This Boombox 3 can get splashed, rained on, spilled on, or even dunked underneath the water for several minutes without skipping a beat. And it can stand up to dust or sand. Durability is definitely not an issue. The speaker shown above has taken a licking and kept on kicking, or maybe that's taken a kicking and kept on ticking, as it got hit by a soccer ball while providing the soundtrack to a high-intensity practice on the field pictured. If its size and weight and $449 price don't intimidate you, the JBL Boombox 3's bass performance, battery life, and durability are a pretty unbeatable combination. At number 2. Sony SRS-XG300. Sony has been making party speakers for half a decade, but the SRS-XG300 is the first time it seems to take this category very seriously. It's completely overhauled the look of its party speakers, with a mesh covering that screams sophistication, with LED rings that surround its pair of 2.7-inch bass drivers with a subtle glow rather than a garish one. And the unobtrusive handle conveniently slides in and out of the top, an aesthetically pleasing marriage of form and function. Put simply, the SRS-XG300 speaker looks sophisticated during the day but a little more fun at night. The LEDs can be turned off using Sony's app or a button on the backside of this party speaker, so you can ignore them entirely. That may be a good idea if you plan on stretching the SRS-XG300's battery to its 25-hour maximum. Sony is so confident in this portable Bluetooth speaker's battery capacity that it built a USB-A port into it, so it doubles as a power bank. In our tests, this speaker could put out a tremendous amount of bass, but it never distorted, even at high volumes. If you want a little more oomph, the speaker's mega bass button boosts low-end frequencies, but never to the point that the mid-range and treble get completely drowned out. If your playlist is full of bass-heavy music, turning on this setting to see how you like it won't hurt. The SRS-XG300 supports a Sony feature called Party Connect, which allows you to pair up to 100 speakers to play music simultaneously. This was one of our favorite features of JBL's Boombox 3, and it remains impressive here. We can't see any reason you'd need more than one of these speakers to fuel your beach, backyard, or basement party, but it's nice to have the option. You can connect any smartphone, tablet, or computer to the SRS-XG300 wirelessly over Bluetooth, but to get the most out of it, you'll need a device that supports the LDAC codec, which allows you to stream music at a very high, nearly CD quality bitrate. This isn't necessarily important at a party unless you host audio files exclusively. Still, it's worth pointing out since Sony's speaker is one of the few Bluetooth models that support this feature. But it's also worth pointing out that only select digital audio players and smartphones support this protocol, nothing Apple, which is why we lean toward this being the best portable Bluetooth speaker for Android users. You can use any Bluetooth-enabled device to connect via more traditional lossy codecs, and you also have the option to connect a device using a 3.5mm cable, thanks to its AUX input. If the most important part of your party is taking top-notch tunes conveniently from one place to another without hitting pause, Sony's SRS-XG300 is the clear choice. At number 3. Rocksteady Stadium Travel Combo. By now, most people are familiar with a 2.1 speaker system in a home theater environment, which indicates left and right speakers paired with a dedicated subwoofer to push the lows higher. Now the Rocksteady Stadium Travel Combo lets you take it into the great outdoors. All 3 touch-controlled speakers connect to one another via a Bluetooth 5.0 mesh network, which means you can place them anywhere you'd like so long as they're within 100 feet of one another. This will allow you to cover a larger area without turning the volume knob to 11. Pick up 4 6-inch tall multi-driver rectangles and turn your patio into a quadraphonic quarter. There's a mid-bass driver and passive radiator paired with the tweeter in each. Still, for the deepest bass experience, you'll want to keep the discrete front-firing subwoofer or subwoofers near a wall so the sound gets reinforced by reverberations. Many party speakers we recommend can be chained to play simultaneously in mono, but Rocksteady designed its hardware exclusively to be immersive, letting you assign each as left/right/dual channel. Because of that, you can pair an unlimited number of speakers in various multidirectional configurations, though hitting this theoretical limit or lack thereof probably won't be necessary. We like the modularity of the stadium mode system, but it isn't waterproof, which can be a problem if your outdoor area has a pool. If that's the case, a cadre of UE's Wonderboom 3 mini speakers may be a better pick. These $99 floatable orbs produce surprisingly loud 360-degree sound, can be linked via Party Boost and, being dustproof, are also one of the best speakers to take with you to the beach. The only real downside to getting a multi-speaker system is that you'll need to monitor multiple pieces of audio hardware at all times. Every speaker needs to be charged separately, which can require some juggling if your place doesn't have too many outlets. Luckily, battery life is rated at 16 hours, and the speakers are USB-C quick charge equipped. If that isn't an issue, we can recommend taking Rocksteady's Stadium Travel Combo to any outdoor party you're hosting or attending. At number 4. JBL EON1 Compact Personal PA. The JBL EON1 Compact Personal PA offers musicians and DJs an easy-to-set-up audio solution for smaller performance situations. Weighing just under 18 pounds, packing a 12-hour swappable rechargeable battery, the speaker is light enough to carry to and from smaller gigs and fits easily in the trunk or back seat of most cars. The onboard 4-channel mixer offers 2 XLR/TRS combo jacks, 1 1/4-inch guitar input, and a 1/8-inch AUX input for dialing in the mix. If you're using a condenser microphone, the unit also comes equipped with phantom power. The EON1 Compact Personal PA's 4-channel configuration provides the flexibility to create a balanced mix of guitars, vocals, and backing tracks from the controls on the speaker itself or via the JBL app. Connect your phone via Bluetooth to access Lexicon and DBX inspired 4-band EQ, reverb, chorus, and delay, with quick recall presets, plus control the volume or stream music wirelessly. The unit can sit vertically or horizontally and provides a built-in pole mount socket for elevated placements. This flexibility allows the system to thrive in various settings, as a monitor or for broadcast, even when space is tight. 2 USB 3.0 ports let you high-speed charge tablets, phones, and bus-powered DJ devices, perfect if you mix digital formats. According to JBL, a 1/4-inch 6.3mm pass-through lets you connect up to 4 speakers and extend your mix to larger crowds. We only got 1 speaker, so we couldn't try this out. The EON1 Compact can reach 112 dB and the 8-inch bass driver hits 37.5 Hz, though it isn't ideal for louder rock shows. However, it is a great option for solo and acoustic gigs and smaller gatherings where you want a bigger sound without a big hassle.